Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, where's your cheek fur? There we go, pointy as they're meant to be. Look at this guy. He needs a nose and a mouth, because right now his face is only his unfinished eyes. And all of these unnamed layers. Let's do color. That's a name. And let's put the nose above the scar. They should never overlap, but if they do, like perspective wise, the nose would block out vision of the scar probably. Nose to match the color of the ears. Why did you change the color? Okay, let's fix your eyes because they look a bit off. Okay, in this animation, he just. I think I'm gonna. Those eyelids, I'm gonna add them as just like a pattern behind his eyes instead, because he doesn't do enough blinking for me to be dedicated to it. He's gonna be on screen for like 12 frames. He's gonna be on screen for like half a second. It's like. Ooh, I'm on the wrong layer, I think. No, I'm on the right one. Okay, I don't know where it got this color from. Copy, paste, flip, slide. A similar but not exacting match. Hello, Jordan. Personally, I think a fun part of character designs is like seeing all the different interpretations of them. Wait, oh, my music stopped. I did art fight. I'm doing art fight. It's still July. And someone just, they just tweaked my character design slightly, and they made my characters look even cooler. It was great. I was immediately like, oh wow, this is so cool. Time to start taking taking things and adding them to my canon design of them. Well, this tiger star does not seem to have eyes in his. So we're going with dark brown. Yeah. Hi, Luna Moth. This is Tiger Star. Ah, there's the problem. Let's make these a bit pointier because he is, very tough and scary. I don't know why I put the eyes on separate layers. He doesn't turn his head, so I don't really need to. Habit, I suppose. Well, actually, even if he turned his head, I could still put them on the same layer because they'd both be masked to the face. Should really watch a tutorial on how to use my art program at some point. I'm really just guessing out here. Wait, is that black or dark brown? It's okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it's dark brown. Okay. Always remember to name your layers to save yourself later heartache. I mean, or I guess you could be reasonable and not make 50 layers when like 5 would do. But that'll never be me, so. %, multiply. Oh, that's more than I meant to select. Pointy, unpointy, beautiful, perfect, show-stopping. I'm getting to the point where just making eyes in moho is becoming muscle memory. I really should have put these on the same layer. Oh gosh, you shouldn't have large, hopeful eye shines. They have to be thin and dramatic because you are a bad guy. Ooh. So pointy, so pointy. Now let's look. Now that's a tiger star if I've ever seen one. Okay, you need your other ear, hair, eyebrows, and the mouth. Now it makes sense for there to be two ears because I gotta make them do stuff in opposite directions. Keep, flip, change. Wow, it's just like we're in math class. Nothing cooler than making math references. Where'd I put your head? Ah, there it is. Yeah, we can mask your eyebrows to your face because they shouldn't be going above your head. Big blocky eyebrows. Yay! Oh, should we get rid of the lines? Compare, contrast. Those don't look like eyebrows. Bring them back. Okay, so I need to look at the actual animation part again to know how detailed his mouth needs to be. Oh, found it. Wait, is this a video? That's a GIF. I can't open GIFs. Can you show me what I need to see? That was loud. Oh yeah, I gave him a smirk. Okay, so that means he needs an actual layered mouth. Now how come I can mask eyes inside of eyes inside of a face mask and nothing breaks, but if I try to put a mouth inside of a mouth, everything just loses its entire mind. Oh, I didn't mask the eyes. Okay, yeah, because he doesn't turn his head, so guess gotta keep your mouth away from the edges of your face. Look at him, so smug. And now the teeth. Let's see if we can give you fangs. Lovely, pointy. Let's lower your eyebrows. See? Sinister. Well, look at that. This cat's got an entire face. I haven't done his hair yet. I really need to stop making my faces like perfectly samesies. Like, he's supposed to have a long face, but I kind of just made it basic. And for Art Fighter drawing a cat who has a like kind of squished face, and he also just had about these proportions. I need to get better at exaggeration. Gotta practice. I think his mouth should be on the other side, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got a face. You know, what if I just very... No, I just have to accept that I didn't draw his face long enough. I could maybe drag his cheeks down more. Okay, time for a body. I feel like if I draw a tiger, I usually go for a big guy design, but the design I was given was very skinny, sort of evil advisor looking kind of guy, so I gotta adjust. Oh, I should have sketched this instead of going straight into building it. Building puppets is only more efficient when you do the sketching first. I'm going to spend so much time fidgeting with this now. ridiculous. It's fine. I will just fidget with it for much longer than it would have taken me to draw it. C'est la vie. Your full body is only seen in a distance, so... Oh, this is going to have to be a group folder. Let's see. I mean, honestly, definitely could make this on one vector layer. Should practice doing that. Okay, he's supposed to have a stripe on his chest. That's and it's a dark brown stripe on his chest. That's different from I wish I had a full body front view. I guess it's time to start guessing. Now what if I just very quietly don't follow that bit of the design and do something else? Ooh. Sometimes drawing would be easier than doing a puppet, but you know what wouldn't be easier? Adding the drawing to this puppet. So I guess we're just going to have to live with this. I mean, honestly, like, there's a way, but I don't think there's a will, so. Oh, I could just. Hello? Why can't. Create shape? Yay! Group inside the bottom layer so I can fix the colors. I should have eaten before I started recording. Exclude strokes. Wrong layer. Your legs are too short for your body. I made you skinny but not tall. Conservation of mass in character designs, I guess. A constant artist guessing game of do you actually look bad? Or am I being hypercritical? The world may never know. Okay. Noted.
Oh wait, your feet are yellow. Group inside bottom layer, but don't group the foot. And then we can add the darker stripe. Okay, which direction are we gonna swoop this? Let's see, let's try like this. Exclude strokes. Oh, I forgot the other foot. Got distracted by the stripes. Actually, I've changed my mind. They should be in a different place. Okay, let's split the difference because that one's too high. Okay.
Okay, I want to add a tail, yeah. And point. That's a tiger star. Woo! Now the question is, should I go into shading or... Okay, so now I can either add some shading to Tiger Star or work on the next cat. Yeah, sure. Let's work on Scourge. Let me find my references. Oh, designs. That's Raven. There's Scourge. Can I copy paste or are you gonna make me insert? Yeah, that's what I thought.
import image. You know, I've changed my mind again. I'm just gonna shade Tiger Star. Oh, I'm being quiet. I gotta think up some hot takes or something to distract from the fact that I don't know how to do cell shading.
Okay, here's a hot take, because I've realized I'm not saying anything. I'm drawing in silence once again. Drawing in silence. I think that when people do humans or death orc stories, and they make characters from like world where nothing dangerous has ever happened, so they can't ever be scared, or they'll just straight up die from fear. I don't think that makes sense, because if nothing bad's ever happened to them, what are they scared of? Because like if you've never ever been afraid of anything, wouldn't you just kind of be a little too chill when you were in danger? Like, it's like when a chihuahua tries to fight a coyote. It's like, isn't that like a result of their lives being a bit too safe? Because I feel like a wild animal would be like, I know not to fight coyotes. I know not to fight things that are bigger than me because I might get hurt. Whereas little purse dogs are like, I am destroyer of worlds. Nothing bad has ever happened to me, and nothing bad ever will. So I think the most accurate thing to do in those stories is really the human should be panically dragging the Haven Worlder away from things, because the Haven Worlder would be the one with no fear of death, because they don't know, because that's just not like a thing that just happens to people in their world. Oh god, I need to think of another hot take. Also, actually, let's just keep doing hot takes about humans or death orc stories. I get those like humans are just stronger, is like, I get that as a basis, but it's like when they're like, this human is trapped in an alien prison, but they're able to just tear through the bars because they're made of styrofoam. Like, I think like a squirrel could get through styrofoam. Like, I think even if it's just like no one in this world has any type of attack instincts, I feel like you could lean against styrofoam. Unless everything in that world weighs like 2 pounds, I feel like they would have like actual rocks, or at least like those cardboard tubes that they use to like for like to carry coins or whatever. Like something that like maybe a human could rip through this if determined, but not like I think I read one of those words like they just like leaned against the bars too hard and it broke, and it's like, that's a weight thing, that's not a strength thing. I don't see how this is strapping any of the other creatures. It's a good thing no one's watching this, because I'm about to get real specific and call out in a way that's like, anyone who's read the fanfic knows what fanfic I'm calling out, but it's like, it's also like sometimes where it's like everyone is shocked and odd because they can like eat alien versions of oranges, and it's like, oh gosh, how do they put up with the citric acid? And it's like, you're saying citric acid is as strong as we can get in this world before the aliens are defeated?
I feel like that would have some impact on their scientific development, right? Like there's got to be some important metals that you need acid to make. Why is this not creating a shape? Are you a shape? Can I do things? Wait. Oh, okay. I don't know, it just seems like a stretch to me where it's like their entire world is made out of marshmallows. Also, they've achieved space flight, and it's like I feel like that's a weird thing for my suspension of disbelief to hit a snag on. But it's like it's like if it was one of those things, if it was like actually no, that's a lie. I can't handle this. Bars are basically styrofoam type thing. It's like how have you ever kept anything ever? They could just jump into it. Because even when the ones where they're like humans are huge and giant, so it's like they weigh an unexpected amount. It's like usually they're like throwing like five aliens to a cage. Like work together, fam. Push. And also, it's like I thought the whole like point of this was supposed to be like aliens look at totally normal humans and are shocked by how wild they are. But they never put any normal humans in those stories. It's always just like a so it's just like this elderly man with a cane fist fights a bear, um, and then turns to his alien companion and was like, "Ugh, that was annoying. Let's go get lunch." That's not average human activity. If I'm gonna read about aliens being weirded out by humans, I want the humans to at least be doing human things. Like, is that too much to ask for? Like, if they're being superheroes, it's like, well, yeah, alien. I'd also be pretty shocked if I saw that. Let's put some shading inside your ear. Wherever it is. You're supposed to be a circle. Okay, and we turn off the stroke and we soft edge the circle and we turn on a 50% multiply layer and we go back to the thing and lighten that multiply layer because that's way darker than expected. Okay, gotta shape it properly first, though. Okay, honestly, that looks okay. Never mind. Do I have any more hot takes? Oh, in superhero media, I feel like if you give someone a clone that has all the same memories as the original, it's wild to not treat them as the it's wild to treat them significantly differently from the original. I can understand things being awkward if there's, but that's like, I feel like if you suddenly clone, right? That's basically just like a twin who split late, you know? Cuz like as far as she's aware, these are her friends and those are her parents, but what always happens is they're always like, "You're not the real Sarah. We want the real I'm sorry, but I can't love you anymore. I'm in love with the real Sarah." And it's like, well, how long has the clone been here? If a clone happened, if this happened like the if it's the day of, the clone just got cloned with all the memories, and you're like, "Hey, fam, so like we really got to work out this whole relationship thing, and I am going to choose your original." That would suck too. But like most of the time, it's like, a year ago, so and so got replaced by a double. Well, it sounds to me like you've been dating this person for a year actually, and you should really. Oh, what? Hello? What did I put on the. What? Oh no, I've changed blend modes. Normal. Okay, yeah. So, like, if like someone gets cloned and you've been like with the clone for like a year, you have to have like a legitimate sit down and talk about your relationship because you've been dating this person for a year, especially if they've got the same memories. Because like as far as they're aware, you've been together longer than that, and like as far and you're being like, well, you're not real, so I'm not counting all the stuff that you clearly remember at the exact same capacity as the other version of you. And it's like, and it's wild that you expect the clone to also be chill with that, because the clone, as far as the clone, they remember all that stuff. It's they consider themselves real, you know. Like you gotta really have a sit down and be like, hey, do I want to be. Because like if you were like casually dating the original but then started getting serious with the clone, I think you really got to sit down and consider, hey, who am I like with? But I feel like they always just default to, well, she existed first, so we're going with her. Part of me doesn't want to say the show I'm directly calling out because I haven't actually seen it. Why are you not the color I want you to be? Well, that won't do. Oh, yeah, you're the... Wait, are you not the same color as the... Okay, there was the problem. Okay, how does cell shading work again? Okay, so back to the specific show I'm calling out. Don't don't at me, X-Men fans. I haven't seen your show. I have a friend who saw your show and described it to me. It's wild that Cyclops, I think, had like a whole baby with this clone, and then broke up with her when he found out she was a clone, cause like that's her baby. The original didn't have a baby with you. The clone did. It's wild that you were just immediately like, well, you're a clone. I know we've spent a significant amount of time together and have a child now, but you're a clone, so it's not your baby. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know what they do with the custody of the baby. I know she has to leave though. I feel like it should just. I feel like it should be treated as, well. It should just be like, they should treat it as if the character who's cloned, treat it like she just suddenly split in half. It's wild that they're just immediately turned to the clone and you're like, you're a fake. You're a fake and not real, and we don't care about you anymore, even though you remember us as your close friends and loved ones. Um, Now change your name. And it's always someone like being someone out of the blue being like, well, we can't call you both name. Hey, fakey, I'm gonna call you some completely other name now, and I expect you to be okay with it because you're not real. Like, that's a whole person. It's kind of rude to just rename someone, you know? Oh no, are people actually listening to me rant about random tropes? I have to come up with more hot takes then. But no, I really think if you get cloned, you should just treat it like, hey, this person's just split in two. And then from there forward, it's like, well, we've got a couple of twins. They have the same name. Awkward. But it's what you can't just rename someone. It's rude. I can't imagine anything ruder. side, bottom layer. Like, how would you feel if you just woke up every day and one day and people were like, well, I'm sorry to break this to you. You're a clone. Get out of our. Your parents kick you out because, well, you're not their kid. It's like you very distinctly remember being their kid, but you're not really their kid. There's another version of you that everyone likes better. She's not different from you in any way, but everyone does like her better. Now, decent cartoon parents would just be like, hello, other son. Wrong layer. Hello. I'm drawing cats. I mean, you can leave if you're not having fun. It's like there's plenty of videos on YouTube. I'm sure there's someone live streaming their art who's not drawing cats. Well, okay, bud. You get to decide how you spend your time in this world. This should be soft shaded probably. Yeah, well, as long as you love live streams, as long as you're having a good time. Also looks bad. What the Sigma? Okay, tail. Yeah, I'm drawing cats. I'm pretty sure I said that when you joined. Yep, 216 subs. Last time I checked. Well, don't know what that is. Thanks. Glad to have you. Now this is not actually my OC. This is Tiger Star from Warrior Cats. I'm doing a map part for a multi-animator project about Firestar. And I'm going to have him jump on Tiger Star's head because I think that's funny. I don't know what the red ball game is, sorry. Okay, that looks like a shadow. Let's try and add a shadow gradient. Ooh, is multiply the only darkened blending mode I have? I could try color burn. That's not much better than multiply. Let's change the color. That's too dark, but we can lower opacity. Let's make... I don't know what your country is. Turkey? Well, that's nice. Sounds cool. I do think I've finished Tiger Star, which was my goal for today, for this stream today. So I guess this is where I say goodbye. I hope everybody had fun. I'm going to go.